I'm 22 years old and I'm finna tell you all the things that I wish I knew at 21. So let's get into it. Number one, to not chase love. I spent so much of my time on chasing love, and I dislike that for me because I could have saved myself from so much heartbreak. You get what I'm saying? But the beauty of that situation and all of those chasings is that at the end, I chased myself and I got to understand and experience true love through myself. So I'm happy about that. But I would not chase love. If I was you, I would chase myself. I would love myself. I would spoil myself. So if you're 21 years old, stop chasing love. Let it come. Live your life. Number two, sex is not love. Oh my God, sex is not love. And I used to get this shit misconstrued every fucking time. Every fucking time. Sex is not love and attachment is not love. Huge differences. Huge differences. You could spend time with somebody every single day, all day long. Y'all laugh together and you cannot love them and they cannot love you. You part ways and you miss them. You want to be around them again. That don't mean you love them. You grew attached to them. You grew used to them. That's not love. So please don't confuse constantly spending time with somebody and sharing moments with somebody as love, because it's not. You just spending time with them. And 9 times out of 10, it's just attachment. You get what I'm saying? Love is a much, much deeper feeling. Much deeper. Sex, appearance, attachment, all that shit is superficial and all that shit fade. Love, it don't fade. And it's a big difference between the two. And just because you have sex with somebody don't mean that they love you. And it don't mean that you love them. Hell, it don't mean y'all gotta be together, nor do you like them or they gotta like you. It just, y'all wanted to do this act. And y'all did it. And it is what it is. So I also wish that I didn't view sex as the end all be all. Because again, like I just said, just because you have sex with somebody, it don't mean you like them, nor love them, nor that you with them. You get what I'm saying? So nothing is committal about sex nor presence, being around somebody, attachment that does not equate to love. And it don't mean that y'all have this bond. You just have sex. Number 4, don't worry about men, worry about you. And I know I keep bringing men up because I was so thirsty for men and I was so thirsty for love. And I just wanted to be wanted so bad and loved so bad and accepted so bad because I didn't want myself. I didn't accept myself. I didn't love myself. So I wanted all of those things from an outside source. And that's why I would crave it. And I would show up so thirsty and I would settle for the bare minimum because as long as the man gave me a piece of what I wanted, I was fine because I didn't even give myself that. So I was over the top, overjoyed with settling. I was overjoyed with the little piece that they would give me because it's like, shit is more than what I'm used to. No, don't worry about men. Like, sis, you're 21. You just became legal to go to the alcohol store and get you some alcohol. Now, I'm not encouraging anybody to be an alcoholic, but figure out what kind of drink you like before you worrying about the type of man you want to be with. Like, who gives a fuck about a man? If you're gay, who gives a fuck about a girl? Or if you're a dude and you're interested, whatever you're interested in, who gives a fuck about them? You just became legal. Like, go have fun. Go to the club. Enjoy life. Figure out what the fuck you want to do with you. Figure out who you are. Don't worry about no partner or anything like that. Fuck all that shit. Focus on you. Next, if you gotta second guess somebody and you don't trust them, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. If you really like this dude, you really like this girl, but you feel like they are a hoe, you feel like they are very unloyal, they are very deceitful, and you wish and you hope that you could be this beautiful light that come in and change everything, don't do that. Don't think that, don't hope that, and don't want that. If you cannot trust somebody, if you got to second guess them, you're wasting your time. There's somebody that's going to come naturally when you least expect it, when you're not searching for it. They're going to come. They're going to love you. You don't have to do anything. And you're going to naturally feel like you could trust them. And you're going to naturally believe them and don't have to second guess them, their feelings, their actions, or their words, because it's the truth, because that's how they genuinely feel. You get what I'm saying? So if you doing any of those things, you got to make a fake page, you got to stalk them, you got to go through their phone. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. No more struggle love. No more struggle love. It's somebody that's going to love you for breathing. It's somebody that's going to love you unconditionally. Do not sit here and accept bare minimum. Do not sit here and accept getting hit on physically. Do not sit here and accept getting cheated on. Do not sit here and accept being lied to. It's 8 billion people in the world. Your person is out there. Don't search. Don't struggle. They will come. I promise you. And all you have to do is breathe and be your fucking self. They're going to love you head to toe, inside and out. I promise you. Next, I would tell myself this 1,000 times. Value yourself and value your kitty. Value yourself and value your kitty. Value yourself. When people disrespect you, speak up. If they disrespect you, you spoke up, nothing changed, remove yourself. That's it. You don't beg nobody to treat you right. You don't stay until they wake up and change their mind. Fuck them. Value yourself. Understand they don't get no better than you. Value your kitty. Or value your hot dog. Whatever you have, value that shit. Everybody don't deserve to know what it smell like, look like, feel like. It's one of one. If anything bad happens to your kitty or your hot dog, you can't swap it out. You can't go through surgery and get a new one. Baby, this is yours for life. You have one. You value this. You treat it like a temple, because it is. Your whole body is a temple. Your whole being is an entity that nobody should disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should take for granted, including yourself. So value that shit, cherish that shit, and understand everybody don't need to even know the color of it. We ain't proving shit. We valuing ourselves over proving ourselves. Fuck them. Save your money. Save your money. You don't got to get a wig every day, every month. Put some braids in your head. Learn how to do your own hair. Now, me personally, I knew how to do my own hair at 21. So that's not really for me. But I would say for me, learn how to braid better. Because I think I just started really learning how to braid. I'm lying. I was braiding my hair at 21. Get better at doing your hair. Cut down the time it takes to do your hair. Get your parts neater. Save money and be your own stylist. That's what I would tell myself. Save your money. You don't got to go and get your hair done every other week. You don't got to get your nails done consistently. Like, save your money. You don't know. What if you want a car? What if your car break down? What if you want an apartment? Whatever the fuck. What if you want to fund your dreams? That's more for me and my speed. I wanted to fund my dreams and I didn't have the funds. I was just having enough money to survive. Save your money. Save your money. Save your motherfucking money. Okay? You are rare as fuck. One of one. Use your advantage. Your superpower, your advantage in this life is that you are one of one. You are rare. You are the first copy and you are the last copy. Use that to your advantage. Nobody can walk like you, talk like you, think like you, look like you. Use that to your advantage. Believe it and then use it to your advantage. It ain't nobody on earth that look like me. And I'm 2T. And you got to feel like that. You got to believe that. You got to walk like that. When I shit, it smell like flowers. What? Okay. Next. Weed will not save you from mental health problems. Please slow down. Please slow down. I was smoking every day. You know, I was smoking every day. I'm not mad at smoking every day because I would get my shit done. And I would smoke at the end of the day once everything gets done, and it would just be how I unwind. But that was a lot of money to constantly have weed. And then a lot of the times I would use it to get by mentally. And that's not okay. Like, at the end of the day, this blunt and this weed is not going to make you less upset about the situation. It's not going to make you forget the situation. And it's not going to make you necessarily be okay with the situation. It's just going to distract you from the situation. So Don't view weed as a therapist, because it's not. It's a drug. You get me? So use it when you want to unwind, when you want to chill and relax. Do not use this as your therapist, because it's not. Straight up. Next, you are chosen and you are courageous. I took a very huge step when I turned 21 for my career and my life, and I was very nervous and I was very scared. Though I still did it, I want myself to understand how chosen I am and how this was the best decision, and that I had no reason to be nervous or scared, because I'm true to this, not new to this. Okay. It was one more that I wanted to say, but I really can't think of it. So I think I'm going to end the video here if I don't think of it. Yeah, I can't think of it. So we're going to end the video here. These are 11, 12 things that I wish I would have known at 21. And hopefully these things can help you at 21. Know your worth. Know that you are one of one. Learn to love yourself. Choose yourself. But just, oh, boom. That's what I was going to say. If it costs you your peace, it's too expensive. I went through some toxic ass shit the whole age of me being 21. And I learned a lot of things. So it was worth it in that aspect, but for my peace and my sanity, it was not worth it. And I would not advise anybody to do that. If it's worth your peace, it's too expensive. If you're constantly being anxious, if you're constantly arguing, if it's toxic, it's a constant back and forth, push and pull, hot and cold, leave it alone.